All right, I'm here with David Lee of Netshares, and David's going to talk to us a little bit about what Netshares does. They are a client of Reidel law firm. We work together on a lot of projects, even outside of Netshares. But Netshares has got some really exciting, really innovative services and products for the franchise industry, and really any industry, even beyond franchising. So I'm going to let him share a little bit about what Netshares is, and then we'll talk about some of their offerings and services and why it might be of interest to some of you other clients of the firm. So David, go ahead and tell us what is Netshares.
Yeah, so I appreciate the time you've given me here to share the story. Basically, Netshares is an SEC registered broker-dealer, and we also operate an equity crowdfunding portal.
Gotcha.
And so essentially what we do is we help entrepreneurs, both franchisors and franchisees, since we're talking about the franchise space. We can help both franchisors and franchisees raise capital so that they can start, grow, and even acquire other franchise businesses.
Gotcha.
And there's some really exciting new rules that have come out recently that make it a lot easier for these franchisees and franchisors to raise capital. And one in particular that stands out is regulation crowdfunding, which is also known as Reg CF. And this is a new rule that was passed through the Jobs Act back in 2012, but adopted recently. And essentially what this law allows you to do is it allows you to raise up to $5 million from both accredited and non-accredited investors. Previous to this law, in order for you to invest in these private companies, you had to be accredited, which means you had to make at least $200,000 to $300,000 a year, or have $1 million in liquid net worth.
And that's the investors. If you wanted to have the investors to your business had to have $1 million and all this other paperwork, and it was very cumbersome. Right? You gotcha.
Yeah. So and also. Previous to the Jobs Act, if you were trying to raise capital from the general public, it was illegal for you to publicly advertise your investment opportunity to the general public. You could only go to your friends and family and the people in your network. Right? And so the Jobs Act eliminated these rules and it loosened these regulations. And so now anyone can invest in these deals. And as an issuer, or as a company raising the capital, they could publicly advertise through social media. And so, you could put some ads out there and drive traffic to your investing page. And through this Reg CF, people can invest as little as $500 per person into each franchise deal. So it gets really exciting.
So tell me about if someone came to you with maybe they have a couple restaurant units, they want to secure some capital for growth, maybe another 3 or 4 units. Netshares, you'll help them with the paperwork. You maybe help them with the solicitations, the advertising, right? What else? Tell us about that. What are the offerings in the service?
So the primary way we help entrepreneurs is we help them stay compliant.
Gotcha.
Raising capital is yes. Raising capital is highly regulated, and there are so many rules and regulations that you have to follow to satisfy SEC requirements. And so we make sure that you're following all the rules. We help promote your offering, and we help you find investors. And we're making sure you're marketing your deal in the most compliant way as possible. And part of the services we offer too is we connect you to all the different parties that are necessary in order to get your deals launched.
A lot of moving parts,
right? Including legal counsel, getting you set up with the technology and the escrow services, and there's just a lot.
Due diligence,
absolutely. Due diligence is a huge piece of that, and so that's how we help.
Excellent. So David, tell us where folks can find you if they have a shop, restaurant, or a couple of units that they want to take to the next level and scale, and they say, hey, this could be the right fit. How do we get in touch with you? How do we find you?
Sure. You could call me. You could email me. You can come on to my website at www.netshares.com. And, once you reach out, we'll get back in touch with you very quickly. And yeah, that's the best way to get a hold of me.
Excellent. So if you're interested in finding additional sources of capital or expanding your brand, expanding your system through potential crowdfunding, give David here at Netshares a call. We're going to link some information below in the description for you, and hopefully it'll be a great fit for you and just take you to the next level. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Skylar. Appreciate it.